Today I'm going to explain another Access tutorial, queries. Queries are important to filter the values. We can get the necessary values from the queries. As an example, in a table, there are a lot of values given, but we can select the wanted values only. This is important in Access. We call that as databases queries. Today I'm going to show you how to create a select query. I open a database. In that, there are three main tables: walkers, history, coastal walk. First, I'm going to open the walkers table. Take the cursor to the left pane, double click the walkers table. It displays all the fields, that means the columns, and it mentioned 31 records in the table. At the bottom of the table, I want to select only few things. I'll show you some questions, and based on that, we are trying to create some queries. First query. Create a query to display all the fields of Walker table. Display only the male records. Second one, female records. We have further. I'll explain one by one. I'll attach this question document in the description below. I'm going to select the Create tab. Here we can see another section called Queries. Go to Queries group. Go to Query Design. I'm in the Query Design. So there's another ribbon open. In this, go to Select section. Query type is Select Query. We can see there's another window pop-ups, or we can on and off the table names from here. Select the walkers table. Make sure all the fields are visible. I'm going to select the fields to the necessary places. There are various ways we can add these fields to the area query design view. I want to select all the records. For that, I'm going to select this walker area, double click this, take the cursor to the middle, click and drag it down. We can see there's a plus symbol with the cursor and release it. All the fields get selected where we want to give the criteria. The first one is fields, next one is table, next sort, show, criteria, and O also given. First question is male records. Go to the table, check which field you can identify the male records. We can identify the male records using gender. That is the suitable field. So M for male. So they have given the records M for male. Go to query again. Take the cursor to the gender field just before the last. Take the cursor to the criteria. I'm going to type M here as a criteria. It represents male. Go to query design again and run the query. All the male records visible. How many male records there? 15 male records visible in this particular query. I'm going to save this query as male. It displays here in the left pane. The second question. Create a query to display all the fields of Walker table. Display only the female records. Same thing for females. Again, go to create, query design. Make sure it's a select query. Get the relevant table from the add tables. Make sure everything's visible. Take the cursor to the title Walker. Click and drag it to the design view. So again, the gender, it should be female. Select the table, check how it appears. That is just F. Go to query. Go to the criteria. Just type F. Go to query design again. You can see there's a button called run. Click on that. We can see the female records. There are 16 female records. At the bottom it's mentioned. I'm going to save this query as female. Just save. We complete first two queries. Third query. This is about how we are going to use a character. It's a text. This query to display all the records of the name, first name beginning with the letter S. There's a specific letter, we are going to use it. Go to access. Again, I'm going to use create ribbon. Query design. Select query. Walker. I'm going to add everything according to the given question. Take the cursor in the middle. Again, go to the Walker table. Right. Now the first name. First name, there are different names given. Thomas, Alexandra, Anna, different names given. And I want, according to the question, the name beginning with the letter S. Go to query. First name, again go to the criteria, query design. Yes, select. Go to the criteria, relevant field criteria. First letter is S. I'm going to type letter S. Rest of the letters I don't know. So I'm going to represent this using a symbol star, asterisk symbol in the keyboard. Again, go to the query design ribbon, click run. I can see all the records, the name beginning with the letter S. So 4 records given in this query. I'm going to save this as first name, first name beginning with letter S. Okay. Next query, query number 4. So similar thing, but I want the first name ending with the letter Y. Go to query, create, query design, worker table, add all the records. I explained that. Again, I'll check the worker table, the first name ending with the letter Y. Go to query, go to first name criteria, make sure you are in the query design, select query. So now the ending letter given, but the rest of the things is not given. I'm going to type here star and Y. Now run the query. Yes, it's given 4 records of ending with the letter Y, the first name. I'm going to save it again. Right. So here we can see 4 queries we did. We are going to see the next query. Create a query to display all the fields. Same table, worker table. Display only the addresses in DOWNLEA. Go to the query again, access again. Go to create, query design, worker table, add all the records. Again, select the worker table. Right. Now here, first we have to check where it display DOWNLEA. Address 1 or address 2. It's given in address 2. So we are going to give the criteria in address 2. Go to query again. Make sure it's a select query. Go to address 2 criteria. Type DOWNLEA. Make sure spelling's correct. Otherwise, you won't be able to get the records. Go to query design again, run the query. Again, 4 records given according to the criteria. I'll save this as address DOWNLEA. Right. So we did 5 basic queries. Now we are going to do the last query. This is not just one criteria. This is a combination of 2 criteria. Create a query to display all the fields of worker table, male and DOWNLEA. So 2 conditions there. Go to database, go to create, query design, same table, select all the fields. Right. First thing, male. Go to gender, take the cursor here, M. Right. We select the male records and address to, again I'm going to take the same criteria, place address to cursor. Now I'm going to type DOWNLEA. So I have given 2 criterias in the same query design. Now we'll click run. So I can see 3 records only, but make sure these records males and DOWNLEA. So it should satisfy both the conditions. I hope you can understand this thing. You're clear about this particular queries, and I'm going to save this as male and DOWNLEA. So we did 6 queries. I'm going to explain more queries in next tutorials, and if you need anything, comment me below. Thank you.